Hello and welcome back, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Today, we're going to be talking about delphiniums and what happened to your delphinium if you started from a cutting or you decided to pinch it out like a dahlia, because a dahlia and delphinium react two different ways, and a delphinium could look like it's dying, which it's possible it could be, but that most likely isn't the case if it's taken care of properly. I have a potted plant, potted delphinium here, I took as a cutting to help better explain and show you what I'm talking about. So here's the potted up delphinium cutting. We have the old growth right here, and eventually this old growth is going to die, making way for this newer growth down here to come up and grow. Now, seeing this delphinium is a cutting, what's going to happen is exactly what's going to happen in these early stages that I just talked about. Is, let's say you put this delphinium in the ground and leave it, or you decide to go ahead and pinch out the delphinium when it's about a foot high, because you know what color it's going to be. You want to encourage root growth. The delphinium's going to get, say, 2 feet high, and then it's going to just flop over. You're going to be like, what just happened? Everything was going so great. I hate delphiniums. I have to go ahead and dig this thing up. When in actuality, the delphinium is just doing what a delphinium cutting does, or if it's been pinched out. It's going to do exactly what happened in the early stages. It's going to get so tall, like I said, maybe 2 feet, flop over, die. But go ahead and look at the base of that delphinium, because you may see new shoots coming up already. And if not, you may see them in a week or so. So don't panic. Go ahead and water that delphinium just to make sure. Give it a little bit of time. You'll see that happening on a delphinium taken from a cutting. You can see it also if you decide to grow a delphinium from seed and pinch it out. You're not worried about what that color of the delphinium is going to be. You just want to encourage that root system. The same thing's going to happen. It's only going to get so tall, die, and push up new shoots if the delphinium is doing what it's supposed to be doing. So don't panic. Take a breather. Watch and wait, because you may be pushing up a new delphinium for the fall time. So I hope everyone enjoyed that portion of the video about what happens to a delphinium cutting, or if you had pinched out delphinium. But in this portion, I want to talk about your delphinium color. We have this beautiful blue delphinium back here. Let's say you get a delphinium, bring it home. It's supposed to be this beautiful color. You plant it. It's in the flower bud stage, like this one right here, or the top of this one, and you happen to have a heat wave. It can last a few days, a week, 2 weeks, whatever the case may be. Well, depending on the severity of that heat and how long it lasts when this delphinium is in the flower bud stage, can affect the color of your delphinium. If it wasn't too bad, it may not affect your delphinium color at all, or it might just take some of the magnificence out of the color of your delphinium. But if it was bad, it'll affect it more. Your delphinium will look paler, or in my case, that actually happened this year. There's some crows caulking behind me. It's kind of annoying. I had a delphinium, it was almost like right place, right time. We had a heat wave. It seemed to last forever. And that delphinium looked almost pure white when it opened up. But if something like that was to happen to you, don't worry, everything will be fine. When your delphinium comes up to rebloom in the fall or next year, the color should be right back to normal. It will be right back to normal. I shouldn't say should be, it will be. So don't worry about it. You didn't pick a wrong delphinium. There's nothing crazy going on with your delphinium. just something that happens when there's extreme heat. It's really hot out. So until next time, everyone, bye-bye.